I've got a personal question for you. Have you got just one favourite perfect camera bag? Most of us pros do indeed have a favourite bag that we use pretty much for all of our shoots, depending on what it is, and then backup stuff, of course, and amateurs too. So, you know, maybe there is just one, but there is that saying that you can never have too many bags. And this being an equal world, you know, you've got man bags and stuff like that. So yeah, it's okay for a guy to talk about bags again, isn't it? We've got this number from K&F Concept, and you know what? We should really take a close-up look. I mean, there's no harm in looking, is there? This is a waterproof nylon material, but it does come with a rain cover for extra protection. I'm definitely going to be using a rain cover when it starts to pour down, but this seems to be a decent material. Now, as you can see, these strappy things are just for fashion, as happens on a lot of maybe cheaper bags these days, but it's kind of cool. I was hoping for the darker leatherette touches. That's a bit awkward, but it looks okay. That's fine. It's not such a big difference. Inside this pocket, well, at the moment I've got a bunch of batteries, but we've got slots there, card holders. I could even get me Filtrox and monitor in that pocket with no problem at all. Nice sturdy zip and a clip over there. Not particularly easy to lock that zip to anything, but never mind. Right, then we've got these two which will clip like that, but before we go inside, let's take a look in here. This is where the rain cover lives. At the moment I've just got a USB battery charger, but there's a whole load of space, as you can tell. Fit my hands right in there. That rain cover will go back in there surely. In fact, I might as well just put it in now, because I've got these bags to use and they're going to get dirty, and this looks easily cleanable. If we open this one up here, we've got nice drawstring there, so that folds out to a decent cavernous side. Couple of little pockets there. As you can see, I've got my screen in there. I did have my T2 in there, but I've put it in the main compartment for now while my ATD is on there. You'll see on their blurb, they've actually got a whole bunch of clothes in there. You can see it's quite a good size, and you can access the other compartment by taking out this piece in the middle, but I'm going to leave that closed. That's a decent size, and I'm glad it's got the drawstring to really secure it down, because I'm a fan of zips, but that's fine once it's closed over. That's quite good. Let's flip this around. We'll be getting rid of that very, very shortly. Do not wash, do not bleach, do not dry clean, do not expose the sun, away from moisture. So can I take this bag out of the house? It's a bit funky, isn't it? There you go. And if you want to see the spec, just pause that and have a good squeeze. And then the main compartment, these pockets are all right. There you've got the Canon batteries packed away in there. Now, I had my ATD in there with the Audio-Technica mics, one on the top, one in the side there. I've just got my phone in there at the moment, lens cap, USB for the Canon. I've got a spare mic there, a wired mic, and actually just for the crack, the Aspen mic is in there as well. Not really necessary. Now this is where it gets a little bit awkward. Now this corner here, you can see, is not the easiest to get the lens in and out. It's quite compact. Now in there on the way here, I had the 18-55, which is currently shooting. This 10-18 slot in there. It all feels like it's not going anywhere, and of course you might configure it a bit neater, but because I'm doing some shooting with the Fuji X and with this RMC Tokina 70-210, that's in there. And also, if I get a chance, this Tamron 203.5 is going to get a rip also on my T2. So that's in there too. So there's 3 lenses. You could get another lens in there if you really wanted to, or in there, and a decent sized body in there, and that'll be it. This feels quite good when you're wearing it. Of course, make sure you've got this pretty flat, but it's easy to use. Now if we flip over to this side, this is where my Valbon tripod lived on the way, and that was fine, dead sturdy, going nowhere. I mean, if you really want, you can use that pocket for a whole bunch of other stuff. It's expandable to a degree as well. And all these things you can, I think they say cinch in, so that's all right. Now on this side, I haven't quite made it as dirty as I made that Zekti bag before. You can access the camera, so straight in, straight out. That's pretty good. I'm pleasantly surprised. I think it's not too bad. I mean, if I just get myself sorted, you can probably see it's not too big. Actually, it's not too wide either. And I've got a surprising amount of kit in it. I thought I was going to get a lot less in it. 60 quid. What do you reckon? Let us know if you've seen anything better around that price. I'll be honest, this thing has surpassed my expectations and I will be using it. Though I do wish it had space for my MacBook Air. But that's a whole different bag. Yes, the search continues. Though actually, I've got bags galore.